Hey, what's up everybody? This is Marcus, and we have an awesome strength block for you. This is one of my favorites. So, first thing is, what tools are we gonna need? We're gonna need a few things. Number one, we're gonna need some kettlebells. If you only have access to one kettlebell, go get more. No, I'm just kidding. You can have just one kettlebell, but if you have access to a few more, you're gonna need some lights, some mediums, and some heavies. You're gonna need a pull-up bar, and I don't care if you have a home gym or where you train, you have to make sure you have a pull-up bar. If there was one thing I had besides kettlebells and jump rope and an entire gym, it would be a pull-up bar. Last thing you're gonna need are a pair of rings, or if you don't have rings, suspension trainer, I don't care which kind, just something that you can hang and do some different things with. So let's get into the actual workout. All right, so here's the workout. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate between handstand hold and some chin-up holds. So when you're doing those handstand holds, make sure you're keeping your head straight, you're not looking up or down, your elbows are locked out, your lats are tight, your glutes are tight, and your feet are pointing nice and straight. The next thing, you're gonna do a chin-up hold. So I want you to be, not chin above the bar, but just make sure that you're like looking at the bar. That's gonna be a good height for you. If you can't even hold a chin-up hold, then just go ahead and do a hang, but same thing, make sure your lats are engaged so you're not just letting your arm nice and loose. So we're gonna go 20 to 40 seconds at each of those. We're gonna go 5 rounds apiece, and you're only gonna rest about 30 seconds in between. So we're gonna go fairly quickly back and forth between those two. From there, we're gonna jump on down to figure eight to hold and ring extensions. So when you're doing the figure eights to hold, still focus on snapping the hips, okay? So you're not just going to muscle it around with your arm or with your back. You wanna still be explosive with this. Very important to be explosive. So keeping the back straight, coming around, snap the hips. When you're doing the ring extensions, what's important here is that you're not just using your lats, because a lot of times when people are doing ring extensions, they just kind of come out, come back in, pulling with their arms. I want you to lead with your hips. So imagine like an ab wheel. So essentially this is a suspended ab wheel. So we're really focusing on the core. We're hitting all 6 abs. That's not science, I'm just kidding. So we're hitting the entire core. We're hitting a lot of muscles right there. So make sure that you're very careful with this. The good thing about the rings is that you can go to your level. So you can make it a little bit easier, a little bit harder, depending on where you're at. You can raise the rings up, you can bring them down. So go to your level. For the last set we're gonna do, so we're gonna go back and forth between those two. The last one we're gonna do a swing squat. So essentially we're only doing the downswing of the swing. We're not actually doing a full swing and then a squat. When you swing forward, you're immediately gonna transfer into a squat, just holding the handles. And then as you come down, you're gonna toss it out in front of you, catch it, do a downswing just as you would as if you were doing regular swings. And then you're just gonna go back and forth. So it's brutal on the legs, brutal on the core. And then we're gonna do some kneeling push-up falls. So this is one of my favorite exercises to learn how to absorb shock and not hurt yourself. So try doing this somewhere soft first, and then if you feel pretty comfortable with it, or your wrist can handle it, then you can start doing it somewhere a little bit more solid, like concrete or rubber floors. And then I'll give you a variation for that. So if you can't do the kneeling push, so if you just don't have the wrist for it, then we're just gonna go ahead and do straight push-ups, regular good old-fashioned push-ups. So for these two, we're gonna do 3 rounds apiece. You're gonna go 30 seconds per exercise, and you're gonna rest 45 seconds. So we're gonna do the figure eight to hold, the ring extensions, rest for 45 seconds, repeat 3 times. Then we're gonna move on to the last one, swing squat, and the kneeling push-up fall, repeat 3 times. So this whole workout should take you under half an hour for sure. That's the whole point, is we're trying to be effective and efficient with our time. We don't have time to waste on machines and all these different things, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna keep talking because I'll probably just edit it. Maybe I won't, maybe I'll keep it in. All right, so any questions? If you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot us an email, info@embodystrength.com. Make sure that you check out all the other blocks that we have on there. We got lots of fun stuff for you, and we are always adding to it. So see you on the next one.